Oh, I think we found our first place we're going to be living. I do see a village. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Frenchy Toast channel on this, the first ever Minecraft series. Now, this one we are going to be calling FrenchieCraft. We have just started the channel off nice and strong. And while we get going here, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about what is going on about this channel. So right about now, a few of you may be wondering, a couple years back I was doing some live streaming for basketball games, and you may be thinking, what happened to that? Where will those basketball games be? Well, fun fact is, I actually graduated. So I am done with streaming basketball games and have now moved on to a different life of playing video games on YouTube. So as we're getting started here, I see we didn't have anything on the first island, so we're hopping over here to a new island, where there are a few trees we can punch down, so let's get going on that.
Day 2.
Alright, so we managed to get all the trees down on this island, but we did end up going through the night, so we buried ourselves in a hole and hid out. Now, as you can see, this island is completely devoid of all shrubbery. Few animals are alive on this island as well. There are a few turtles here, which is actually kind of neat. I see a creeper and a pig, and I actually am not going to be building on this island. I'm going to be building somewhere else, and no, go away. Alright, we're actually going to be going somewhere else to go live, but first we're going to get away from that creeper before deciding a direction to go. Why is there a skeleton underwater? Okay, get away, get away, get away, get away. That was a very interesting thing. Now where is the skeleton? You guys saw that too, right? Oh, there it is. Why is there a skeleton in the water? We are going to get on the other side of this island. Now, like I was saying, I was never intending on living on this island. I wanted a little bit more space in order to live, and a place where we could actually expand if we wanted to. There isn't much room for expansion here. So I was thinking we will go out, if I turn a little bit like this, we'll go out over that direction to the left of the screen, and we'll see where that takes us. But first, I have to build a boat. So we'll take our crafting table, boop-de-boop-de-boop, and transform that, and we've got ourselves our first boat, boys. Let's go. And here we go. We're off to see what this direction holds for us. And I believe we just ran over a ravine, so we could check that out in a later episode, see what we can pull out of stuff from down there. Maybe a couple magma blocks. But looks like we have a lot more trees. And a lot more, looks like, open space to build, too. So we're actually going to go along this coast for a little bit and see what we can find as a good place to live. Oh! I think we found our first place we're going to be living. I do see a village. Decent sized one, too, at that. We're just going to leave the boat here, too, so it won't go anywhere. Alright, we got our first village. We might just hang out here for a little while and take some of the stuff that's in the chests you find around here and a bed, and start getting it on to building our main base for this season. So, also there's a nice brew stand right here, so that'll be perfect for when it comes to brewing potions and we come around to there. Yeah, this is actually a decent-sized village. So my plans for the season are going to be probably to build a nice castle. I usually spend my time in Minecraft underground, and I feel like I should break that and start building above ground for once. And I feel like we should do it over there on that side of the village. That looks like it's a lot more open and easier to get to. So we're just going to hop down here and go raid this village of any goods they have, and we will see you later. Alright, so this is what we have found in our plundering. We got ourselves a furnace and as well as a grindstone, which will be helpful for some nice decorative blocks as well as our ores once we start mining. We got some sugarcane that was just lying on the ground for some reason. Whole lot of hay bales. That'll come in handy when we start running a little low on food. Got some potatoes for food, oak saplings, coal, iron ingots, an iron pickaxe, gold horse armor, as well as our first diamond ever of the series. And now we also got some wheat seeds and some wheat as well. This has been actually a pretty nice haul. So we will actually stick with this village as the sun sets. And while we're talking, looks like a pretty decent area for me to start building my castle. Right now we're actually going to start going to bed in one of the villagers' beds in a sec. But we do see a bit of an acacia forest over there and a desert over there. So this seems like a decent place to be living at the moment. I actually did find some apples as well in my ransacking, but I actually ate those in order to get my hunger back up. I was pretty hungry after all that raiding. Now we just gotta find a bed that there is no villager in. Oh, and there's a cliff right there. Oh, there's one. Sweet dreams. There we go. First sleep in our Minecraft series. Alright, now we're just going to get going and take a little bit of scouting around. Oop, and that chicken just laid an egg right in front of me. That's perfect. But yeah, like I was saying before we went to bed, this area looks really nice for a castle to be. Right next to a village. We got some mountains over there. Looks like some pumpkins as well. Savannah, desert, got an ocean, and we've got a bunch of sheep, which I might actually round up and start getting wool from. But yeah, this is where we're going to be living for the rest of the series. I might actually start by taking and going off towards the savannah a little bit, maybe getting some acacia wood, as well as going to do some mining as well. Oh, looks like we have a birch forest too. This is actually a really nice spot. And now that I'm looking around a bit, we also have, looks like a flower biome. So we had a really nice spot to build. Now we're just going to throw this egg. Oh, I was going to throw it in the chest, but we've got a baby chicken now. We'll let that go. Alright, now we're going to go mining for a little bit and get some ores. See if we can pull off some ores, and then we'll start getting more cobble and start building this nice house we're going to have. It will be just a little starter house, and we'll expand off there. The starter house will probably be the actual entryway to the castle. So yeah, we'll see you once we get enough ores. Hello and welcome to Grind and Rewind, the time where we just take to sit back and relax and listen as Minecraft me grinds away getting those resources for your enjoyment. So what we're talking about today is actually the basketball live streams that I used to do on this channel and their future. And to be honest, there isn't going to be a future for them. I have moved away, and there is a next to zero chance of me being able to make it to any more games, so those live streams have ceased to exist and have actually been pulled off the channel as well. But I don't want that feeling to go away that I got every time I did those live streams. I know I did it for other people, and this is what I'm doing YouTube for as well, is for other people's enjoyment. And I just hope that gets through to everyone that I'm doing this so that I can try and make other people happy in my spare time. And also the fact that this is in my spare time, so there will not be a set upload schedule. I'll just be uploading whenever I have the time to edit and record videos. It actually won't be too often. I'm pretty busy here at college, and I don't think there's going to be much I can do about that. But I still hope you guys stick along for the ride, and this will be a good journey for us to go through together. And here we go. We will be back into the game right now. Alright, so here was the haul of our first mining session. We did go down to level 12 so that we could get some diamonds if we ever ran into them. And we actually did. We got 6 diamonds, guys. That's actually pretty impressive for the first time mining. And we also got quite a bit. We got a stack at plus 10 of lapis lazuli, and we got a stack plus 11 of redstone. And then we got a couple of bits of iron ore and some gold ore, along with some coal. That'll be helpful for smelting. Our first little bit gave us 35 iron ingots. That should be able to make us a decent set of armor. Wouldn't say it was fantastic, but it's great for starters. This is what we're getting. And there we go. We got ourselves our first set of armor. And so now that we got that done, we're going to hop into the chest right here, pull out our only stick, and craft ourselves a diamond sword. With the diamond sword, that'll actually be really helpful because we're starting to get down to those levels where there's a lot of mobs and a lot of lava. So actually, while we're talking about lava, we will get an iron bucket as well, which we will fill with water once we get the chance, and that will be our safety against lava. So once we go back down there, we will go on and maybe put some water on top of lava and get us some nice sweet obsidian, and get us a nice nether portal so that we can go get some nice blaze rods for a ender eye, and we can go to the end and defeat the dragon. So the long-term goals of this series is to get all the achievements in the game, as well as defeat the Ender Dragon, of course. So let's get on with that and continue working. Now, as the house goes, it's going to be a pretty simple house. It's going to be your standard, like, square Minecraft castle. There's going to be a couple turrets in there that'll make it nice. And hello. What do you got? Ooh. Enchanted sword. I do have diamond already, so that might not be the greatest thing to get. Maybe if we upgrade him, we'll get some more out of him. Alright. That brings our diamond count up to 5 diamonds. We're actually going to make ourselves a quick pick here. And a axe, so we can go chop down some trees. And I believe this villager path found to our little furnace over here, so he's going to be with us until we move that. I actually don't know what he was originally. He might have been a fisherman. It seems like this village has quite a few of those. And yeah, so I think now that we're done with that, we're going to go for a little exploration a little bit. And we'll see if we can find anything exciting. Oh, ooh. Do I see myself a shipwreck? Yes, I do. We're gonna go check that out. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll go back to get those once we get a quick breath of air. And back down again. Alright. Anything else in this part of this ship? Nope. I believe for some of these... Oh, there's a dolphin over there. But for some of these, there are actually some chests down in the front as well. And this kelp will actually be handy for making some water elevators once we get there. I do think we are on some sort of giant island, so... Yes, there's a lot of room for building. Oh, and there's some horses too. But I do think we're going to need to do some more exploring to see if we can find anything. I don't really have anything to tame the horses with, do I? Oh, I do have some wheat. But the village is right there, so we'll wait until next time to go do that. And now we're coming back in on our nice village we've been we have actually taken hold of. Hello there, Mr. Gollum. Thanks for watching over the villagers for me while I'm away. I think I have just now declared myself ruler over the village. So, our overall inventory now has some nice suspicious stew, gold nuggets. Got some more iron ingots, iron nuggets, emeralds, which will be good for trading with the villagers. Not really much else too much of importance there. Iron nuggets were pretty good. Got some paper. That might be helpful with some maps later. And yeah, nothing too exciting. I don't know why there's 2 sets of iron ingots in there. But yeah, so exploration for this first episode has been quite uneventful. We did find a nice nice hidden shipwreck that was actually pretty handy. It did come up with some things that we could use. So I know suspicious stews give you random buffs or debuffs or stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to try that right now. We might try it in the next episode, who knows. But we got some nice building supplies here. We will actually, looks like the sun's going down, we will actually go to sleep and we will call it an episode there. So thank you once again for joining me on this journey. We have first started off. We found a village off of Spawn Island a little ways. We found a shipwreck, and we actually found a very nice place to build because it's got a flower biome. It's got a savanna. It's got mountains. It's got a little bit of a birch forest. It's got a village. It's got ocean. We've got all kinds of stuff to work with, and it'll be a great spot to have a base to be in. And we found some diamonds while mining too. So while we wake up, I thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.